it was very surprising for us that we have been monitoring these behaviors in teenagers to see how fast they embrace this new technology, because we have never seen a rise in acceptance of a drug among teenagers as what we have seen for vaping. There are many reasons why teenagers say they are vaping, and this is actually a question that comes in the survey. The number one reason is the teens express is that they want to experiment. The number two reason, very close in numbers, is actually because they like the flavors. And these two are the top reasons. But what is very notable is that we've seen actually a third reason why now these teenagers are vaping that has doubled as a reason since past year, which is they are vaping because they are hooked on these devices. Another reason why teenagers vape is that these devices allow you to use them in ways that you can hide very easily. They don't have a smell, so they can be vaping them at school, and they are also very easy to carry. And as a result of that, indeed, teenagers are vaping at school. They can go into the bathroom and hide it. One of the main concerns that we have is, of course, that the younger they start, the greater the likelihood of addiction. But both for vaping and nicotine and vaping of marijuana, there is also the concern about the effects that these drugs may have on the developing brain. And the brain of adolescents is undergoing very fast transitioning. And part of the processes that regulate and mediate those changes as our brain develops are modulated by nicotine receptors, which are the ones stimulated by nicotine, but also by the cannabinoid receptors, which are the ones that are stimulated by marijuana, whether it is smoke or whether it is vape. And as a result of that, there is the big concern that through the use of these vaping devices, teenagers may be modifying their brain. Additionally, as we have all become aware, we've also come to recognize that vaping devices were not as safe as we had thought they were, and this has been brought up to our attention by the reports of actually people dying from acute lung injury associated with vaping, as well as, even if they don't die, with significant damage to their lung from the inhalation of products that are used in order to dissolve the drugs that the person is administering. Most of the injuries have been associated with vaping of 9-THC, but there is some evidence too that some of the cartridges that are being used for vaping nicotine may also have contributed to lung injury. What we yet do not know is what are the consequences that may be for more subtle effects that may take years to emerge, which may relate to the fact that you are delivering very high temperature vapor into your lungs that with repeated use and regular use and frequent use may lead to harms. And it's too young of a technology for us to have the experience of what may be its consequences. But that's something very much of worry right now.